In this video, you'll learn all about the 5-paragraph essay. When we think about the 5-paragraph essay, we want to compare it to a hamburger. There are certain parts of it that put it together, so we want to have an organized essay for your hungry readers. So how do I write a 5-paragraph essay? Sometimes the 5-paragraph essay can seem really daunting and scary, but it's really not that difficult. We're going to put all the parts of the writing that we've learned already and put them together for a 5-paragraph essay. So the first part of a hamburger is obviously the bun. So when we're putting our essay together, the first part is called the introduction. That's our first paragraph. So inside the burger, what's a good burger without some good ingredients inside? This is the meat of your writing. So after the introduction, we have our first ingredient or our first body paragraph. So think of a hamburger. Each ingredient is different. So each body paragraph is going to be on a different topic, but it's all related to your overall essay. Inside that first body paragraph, you have 3 supports, which are your evidence, and then with every support, you have an elaboration where you explain your evidence. So each body paragraph is going to fit the perfect paragraph formula that we've already learned. So after our first body paragraph, we have our next ingredient, or the meat, again, of our burger. This would be our second body paragraph. And again, every body paragraph is organized the same. 3 supports with your evidence and 3 elaborations explaining your evidence. Next up, we have the third body paragraph. Again, another ingredient. And again, in that third body paragraph, we have 3 supports, our evidence, and 3 elaborations where you explain your evidence. So to wrap up our burger, we have our final part, which is the bun. You have to have the top bun and the bottom bun to make it a full burger together. So that last conclusion paragraph is really important to just kind of wrap up your essay, state your final points again, and just conclude your essay. So your writing kind of depends on what your purpose is. Sometimes you just need a Whopper burger. Maybe it's a little smaller, has a couple ingredients. Sometimes you just need a mini burger. Sometimes you have a topic that's really broad that might need multiple paragraphs, more than 3. And sometimes you need something a little bigger. So you're going to use this formula for writing throughout your life. Sometimes you're going to have a 5-paragraph essay. Sometimes you might have a 3-paragraph essay, or maybe a 10-paragraph essay. It just depends on the purpose of what you're writing. The next section, we're going to go through each part of the parts of the burger. So we're going to look at what goes in the introduction, what goes in the body paragraphs, and what goes in the conclusions. This is the part you're going to fill out on your notes. So in your introduction, you have 3 parts that you have to do. Your first is your hook. That's where you catch your reader's attention. The second thing is, after you've hooked your reader, you're going to introduce the topic. You're going to tell your reader what you're writing about. And then your third part of your introduction is the most important sentence in the entire essay. It's your thesis. It's your main point where you clearly state your overall purpose and point of your essay. And then the rest of your essay is proving that thesis. The next 3 paragraphs are body paragraphs, and they all follow the exact same formula. You have your topic sentence, then your support, your elaboration, your support, your elaboration, your support, your elaboration, and finally, your closing sentence. Take a moment now to pause the video and fill in the body paragraphs 1, 2, and 3 with this formula. Finally, you have your conclusion. The first thing you do in your conclusion is you restate your thesis. So remember that really important sentence from your introduction? You're basically going to state that same point again, but with different wording. Then after you restate your thesis, you're going to choose probably two of the next three options. You're going to tell the reader what to do next, make the reader think or smile. You could make the reader think by adding a question, and then making them smile, you could add a little humor into your paragraph. And then the last thing is you could thank your reader. Now you don't want to say, thank you for reading my paper, but just a general thank you for considering my points of view, something like that, or thank you for taking the time to listen to my ideas, something like that. You could do at the very end. So now we have all the parts of a 5-paragraph essay. Make sure that you have all these parts listed in your notes. This concludes the video.